I was supposed to make dog food this morning in the crock pot. I completely forgot about it. And when I make it in the crock pot, it usually takes about 6 hours on low. So it's going on 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm just now starting to make the dog food on the stove because my dogs are looking at me already. They get fed at 4:30. So, so here's the ground beef. I bought this at Aldi's. This is how much beef did I buy? I bought 2.3 pounds of ground beef at Aldi's. It was about $16. And then in this pot, I have rice, carrots, uh, sweet potatoes that are sliced up with some um, chicken stock and water. Looks pretty good, huh? My dogs are so spoiled. Okay, so I'm going to take this hamburger and I'm going to drain it and I'm going to add it to this pot. Okay, so I added the drained beef into my pan with the rice, carrots, sweet potatoes, and water and chicken stock, low sodium chicken stock. And I'm going to put the cover back on here and just let that simmer and cook for, oh, I don't know, maybe half an hour or so, just on low. And as you can see, the dogs already see that I'm making their dog food and they're wanting to be fed already and it's not even dinner time. Lily. So I just wanted to show you that here's the finished product. Right here. Looks good enough to eat, you know, I mean, like people food. I could probably serve this up for dinner, you know, to all my guests, and then tell them afterwards, hey, you know what you would just ate dog food. Okay. So here I am, drinking my wine, and I'm trying to figure out how much does it really cost to make the dog food as compared to buying a bag of fresh pet dog food in the grocery store. Okay, so I was figuring it out, and I figured this out before, but I did it again. So, okay, what I did was I bought some lean ground beef at Aldi's, and I bought 2.3 pounds that cost $16.19. That's lean ground beef, by the way. You don't want a whole lot of fatty stuff. You don't want to give that to your dogs. Okay, and then carrots. You can buy a bag of carrots, but you don't use a whole bag. I put maybe 2 or 3 carrots in there, and I always peel them. By the way, I peel the potatoes or the sweet potatoes and the carrots, and I chop those up. Okay, so anyway, the carrots are about 50 cents, I would say. Sweet potatoes, I usually put maybe one large one or maybe 2 small ones in a batch of dog food. So I figure maybe 75 cents for sweet potatoes. And then white rice, you can buy a whole bag of white rice for cheap, okay? You don't put the whole bag in there, of course. I put maybe a cup, maybe a cup in a large batch of dog food. So I figure maybe 75 cents for white rice. Okay, and then beans, a can of beans, low sodium beans are probably, well, they're 85 cents at Aldi's. Okay, and chicken stock, low sodium chicken stock. I figured 90 cents because you don't, I buy the carton and you don't use the whole carton. I use maybe a cup or two, maybe a cup and a half of low sodium chicken stock. And I put that in there with water. Okay, and I think that's it. So I added it all up, all those ingredients, and it comes out to $19.94. So round that off to say $20. Now, out of all that, I'm going to get at least 10 meals for my dogs out of that. Now, I have 2 dogs. I have a small dog, a Maltese, who's about 10 pounds, and I have another little dog, a little mutt, looks like Toto from The Wizard of Oz. He's about 20 pounds. between the two, they get fed maybe a cup and a half, 2 cups per meal. And I only give it to them once a day. I don't give it to them twice a day. It's their treat for dinner. So I figure 10 meals, so it's like $2 a meal if I make the dog food. Now with the fresh pet, I buy the big bag, the chicken, the shredded chicken kind. It's really good. It's got all this stuff in it. It's pretty good. Looks good enough and smells good too. So a bag of fresh pet chicken. Last time I bought it was about $28 for the bag. About that. So, and with that you only get maybe 8 meals out of that bag. So that comes out to about $3.50 a meal. So, what's the difference here? $3.50 a meal if you buy the dog food, or $2 a meal if you make the dog food. That's big savings, you know, especially over time. And by the way, it's not that hard to make the dog food, especially if you put it in the crock pot. I usually put it in the crock pot in the morning, and I let it cook on low for about 6 hours. And, you know, and sometimes, here's the thing. I don't always use ground beef. Sometimes I use ground chicken. Sometimes I use ground turkey. Whatever's cheapest, whatever on sale. Because the dogs, they don't care. They'll eat anything. They like anything, and when it's homemade. So anyway, that's a huge savings. And today, you know, I'm making it on the stove because I plumb forgot to make it in the morning. Because I guess I kind of spaced out. And I didn't realize it till 2:30 when my dogs are looking at me going, where's my dog food? You know, you're not making it like you're supposed to. So anyway, that's a huge savings. Thought I would pass that little tidbit along to you all. So, and I'm gonna show you. I'll have another clip on this video. As soon as it's done cooking on the stove, I'm gonna feed the dogs, and I'll show you how excited they get over it. They go crazy. I'm telling you, you guys, you need to start making your own dog food. It's healthier for the dogs too, by the way. My one dog, the Maltese, she used to have skin problems and itch all the time. And ever since I've been making their dog food, she doesn't itch. I swear to God, it's true. So anyway, I'll have another clip soon. Stay tuned. Don't go away. And thanks for watching my channel. I'll have more videos, by the way. I'm just kind of slow at editing. You know, it's my first time. And you know what? I was told that when you first start a channel, no one ever looks at your videos anyway. I don't know how true that is. If you see this video, please like and comment and subscribe. And prove them all wrong, that people do watch these videos, okay? Thanks. Lily, look at, what do I have? What's this? What is this? I got doggy food for you, Lily. Come here. Come here, Lily. Oh, my. I got doggy food for you. Here's your doggy food. Come here, Mocha. There you go. Here's your doggy food. Ready? There you go. See? They love their homemade dog food.